Leonardo DiCaprio has long been famous not just for his roles, but for his controversial dating life. The actor seems to have a type: women no older than 25.
Leonardo DiCaprio attended the premiere, and by the end, his date was too old for him.
But now things look different. Leo has been with his girlfriend, Vittoria Ceretti, for about 2 years now, and she's 27. That means he's finally broken his long-standing under 25 pattern. And yet, still no wedding bells.
For me to get married now would take a lot. Marriage wouldn't be in even my realm.
So, what's stopping him from settling down for good? For years, sources have hinted that one major factor in Leo's dating choices is his mother, Irmelien Indenberken. She's been by his side since day one, driving him to auditions as a kid, attending premieres, film sets, and red carpet events. On the surface, it sounds like a normal, supportive mother-son relationship, right? But according to some experts, it might explain why Leo's romantic choices have sometimes been questionable. Take Blake Lively, for example. Back in 2011, when Leo briefly dated the Gossip Girl star, reports say he ended things because his mom couldn't stand her. Blake apparently tried hard to impress Irmelien, but it wasn't enough. A friend said she thought Blake was too full of herself for Leo. And because Leo listens to his mom, that was the end of it.
The truth.
You're a nice boy.
Am I a nice boy? I suppose that's subject to interpretation.
It wasn't just Blake. Rihanna, too, reportedly didn't make the cut with Irmelien. On the other hand, one of her favorites was Israeli model Bar Raffaeli, whom Leo dated on and off from 2005 to 2011. Relationship expert Dr. Gilda Carley explains it like this. His mother clearly dotes on him and has been wonderful to him, yet he ends up dating supermodels who are into their own looks, charms, and personality. He's a mother's boy, and no other woman can compete with that. Sounds a little like an Oedipus complex in action, doesn't it?
You're almost setting yourself up for disaster in a lot of ways.
Leo's devotion to his mom goes beyond dating choices. Sources say he loves to spoil her, taking her to awards shows and events, making sure she enjoys the glamour and excitement. He wants to repay her for all the sacrifices she made when he was growing up, one insider said. And it's clear it's more than just repayment. They are extremely close. Remember when Leo won his BAFTA in 2016? During his acceptance speech, he thanked his mom, saying he wouldn't be standing there without her.
There's one person I have to thank. I would not be standing up here if it weren't for this person. I didn't grow up in a life of privilege. I grew up in a very rough neighborhood in East Los Angeles, and this woman drove me 3 hours a day to a different school to show me a different opportunity. It's her birthday today. Mom, happy birthday. I love you very much.
That's some heartfelt public appreciation right there. Growing up, Leo had what you might call a unique childhood. His parents were Bohemian in every sense of the word, and they separated when he was just a baby. But they lived close to each other, keeping co-parenting strong.
Now, had you any idea that your son was going to grow up to be the Leonardo DiCaprio?
No, I had no idea at all.
Leo has fond memories of his early years, recalling the repetitiveness of childhood routines like museum visits and pony rides. He said those simple pseudo-repeated experiences became locked in his memory as some of the best parts of growing up. And interestingly, he has said he preferred that his parents weren't together, giving him access to two different worlds.
I grew up in a kind of an artistic household. I was always kind of imitating my dad's friends, and I would imitate everyone around us in the neighborhood.
Leo's dad, George DiCaprio, played a huge role in shaping his son, too. George, an underground comic book writer, encouraged Leo to keep pursuing acting despite early rejections. Leo remembers one casting session where he had a punk haircut and was a break dancer. He got rejected, and he was disillusioned with the business. But Leo's dad reassured him, "Don't worry, someday we're going to get you back in the business, and it's going to happen." Clearly, Leonardo took that to heart, and the rest is history.
I think I've gotten to be able to pursue my own dream, and it's something that, I have a greater amount of respect for, so.
Given his close bond with his mom and the influence of his upbringing, it's no surprise that Leo's love life has been so intriguing. Now, let's take a closer look at his dating history and how it all played out. The first in the long string of Leo's model girlfriends reportedly was Bridget Hall. Hall, along with Cindy Crawford, was part of the 90s supermodel revolution. When she was just 18, Forbes named her one of the 10 highest-paid supermodels. Versace, Gucci, Ralph Lauren, Victoria's Secret, and Dior weren't the only famous brands on Hall's list of victories. She caught the eye of Leonardo DiCaprio, too. Although she told New York Magazine in 1998 that nothing happened between them, eyewitnesses allege they did get together in 1994. According to the London Sun, Leo dumped her after a night of love that she found disappointing. Leo dated model and actress Kristen Zhang between 1996 to 1997. Yes, that was right before he skyrocketed to fame thanks to Titanic. He even brought her as his date to the premiere of pre-Titanic hit Romeo plus Juliet. Kristen Zhang is known as the one that got away, since she was the one to break things off between her and then 23-year-old DiCaprio. The New York Daily News published a piece saying Zhang broke up with Leo because of his immaturity, refusal to grow up, and his posse of young model hounds. The sentiment will later be shared by Gisele Bündchen, who was by Leo's side for 5 years. Their split was reportedly amicable. DiCaprio blamed their hectic schedules and the filmmaking process that requires him going away for long stretches of time. Gisele, on her part, gave her own insight to Vanity Fair, saying they were just not meant to be boyfriend and girlfriend, and added that she has enormous respect for him. Over the years, she opened up a bit more in interviews in her book, Lessons, My Path to a Meaningful Life. Wanting to make a serious lifestyle change, the model quit smoking, drinking, and numbing herself with too much work. This made her aware of things she'd previously chosen to ignore. Was I alone in wanting to do some serious soul-searching while Leo stayed the same? In the end, unfortunately, the answer was yes, Gisele said. Still, the model says she is thankful to DiCaprio for being her teacher. Meanwhile, DiCaprio moved on with Israeli model Bar Raphael. They were together from 2005 to 2011, but had a 6-month break. During their relationship, DiCaprio met the then Israeli president and visited Raphaeli's hometown. The reason why they broke up? Reportedly, the pair grew apart due to their busy schedules, and neither were looking forward to settling down. Leo was 36, and Bar was 25 when they split. While Leo and Bar were on a break, DiCaprio was quick to find someone to cuddle with. He wooed Russian Victoria's Secret model Anne V in Ibiza. Before she was married to Ryan Reynolds and mother to their 3 kids, Blake Lively used to romance Leonardo DiCaprio. The romance was whirlwind and lasted just 5 months. Lively was 23 when they dated. According to Gossip Girl executive producer, Blake used to send DiCaprio photos of a doll she kept during filming. It was still a pre-Instagram era, mind you. I don't know whether I'll ever get married. I've seen too many supposedly happy marriages go down. I've been as shocked as anyone. That's what Leo DiCaprio thinks of settling down.
For me to get married now would take a lot. Marriage wouldn't be in even my realm.
And yet, he is not opposed to marrying when the time comes. You can't predict marriage, Leo told Parade magazine. You can't plan it. It's just going to happen when it happens. The thing is, the famous bachelor might have come close to settling down. In 2015, 24-year-old Kelly Rohrbach, a Sports Illustrated model, won over the actor's heart. There were rumors of engagement, but Kelly and Leo's relationship ultimately lasted for 7 months. And what was the first thing Leo did after the split? He partied, surrounded by his close friends and a group of bikini-clad ladies. Not a bad way to get over a heartbreak. In May 2013, Leo started dating 22-year-old German-born Victoria's Secret model Toni Guerin. They lasted for 15 months, but Leo's partying with 20 ladies in a Miami nightclub might have ended the things between them. Toni and Leo briefly rekindled their romance in 2017, but it didn't last.
That was another bummer.
Wow. Oh my God.
At different times in 2016, Leo was seen with models Victoria Lee Robinson and Georgia Fowler, both 23 years old. That same year, Leo began dating Danish model and Maroon 5 Adam Levine's ex, Nina Agdal, who was 24 years old at the time. It is rumored that Leo and Camilla were introduced sometime in 2017 by none other than Al Pacino, who happens to be DiCaprio's close friend and Maroni's stepfather figure. According to Cosmopolitan, Leo and Camilla first saw each other when the girl was just 12. Interestingly enough, she booked her first role at the age of 15 in James Franco's Bukowski. For the role, she had to kiss her 13-year-old scene partner. I became so nervous on set that I actually fainted when James Franco came to direct me, Camilla recalled. Little did she know that she would end up dating Leonardo DiCaprio. In July 2019, she posted a vintage photo of actors Lauren Bacall and Humphrey Bogart on her Instagram and commented, "A love like this." Bogart and Bacall shared a 25-year age gap themselves. Marone's followers were quick to comment with things like, "You only have a couple more years before he dumps you, girl." The Academy Award winner has become known for not dating any women over 25 years old, even if he's now in his late 40s. After Leo and his ex, model and actress Camilla Morrone, broke up shortly after her 25th birthday, the curse rumors became even stronger. That's why fans were excited about Leo's potential romance with Gigi, who was 27 at the time. Leonardo DiCaprio and Gigi Hadid were first seen together in September 2022, when they were pictured at a New York Fashion Week after-party. The model and actor continued going strong in late 2022 and even attended a Halloween party with Gigi's sister. However, not everything was as amazing as it seemed.
Kids and marriage.
I would never answer that question.
Is it on the cards one day?
I'm sure it will be.
In December, DiCaprio was spotted with 23-year-old model Vittoria Ceretti. The two got into a car together after leaving an exclusive Los Angeles club. Sources quickly claimed nothing was going on between Leo and Vittoria, explaining that they sat next to each other at a big group dinner and that there were other people in the car. And what did Gigi think of this rumored relationship? According to insiders, she wasn't looking for anything serious with the actor and had her daughter as a priority. A few weeks later, a source told Entertainment Tonight Gigi and Leo were not exclusive. In mid-June, insiders gave more information on the A-listers, saying that they have a friendly, no-string situationship.